Don't throw them away, I hear you say. They'll come in handy. I know they will. Okay. Sunday's a good day to get a lot done actually. Back to moving things around because now I've finished the back of that kitchen area by the fireplace and I'm at the lounge. I need to make that room really empty because I need to do the ceiling, do all the walls and then do the floor and start doing wiring, and so it's just a lot easier if I empty that room fully. The outhouse, I've made the roof dry, which is good, so then I can move everything that I need to keep nice that was in the house into the garage bit to sort of redo my piles of things ready for the rag and bone people, because I need to get somebody to come back and collect loads of metal again. Otherwise, up by the house, I think I'm ready. That bit there, that corner where I've temporarily put all the firewood, now I can move all that down to the bottom and build a proper log storage. I can open that area up, which is what I've really wanted to do, because actually there's a really nice little view through there, because you can see the bottom of the land and it gives that real depth of scale thing. Feels like 30 things going on at the same time. Long game of chess, yeah? Because of the clearance being done, I've got a lot of dead wood, broken wood, stuff that's not very good for house firewood. I need a big fire. I used to have the fires at the top, but when the guys did the land for me, they dumped it all on the corner on the bottom. Rather than have 2 or 3 fires and stuff's still quite wet in parts, I'm going to try and move it down there, let the wind go through it, dry it out, and hopefully have a massive, well, November the 5th's coming, so I'll have a bonfire. And I'm finding more things that just need to go in the bin, in the tip. Some stuff that I've just sort of walked past and ignored for too long. I need to do something about it. So there is method to the madness, and there's a few things slow me down, but I feel like I've got space back. As I clear this back now, because I need to cut it and I'm going to plant around here, so that's why I'm clearing it. As I'm disrupting it, the smell of wild garlic, oh, it's just so good, isn't it? It smells amazing. Got a lot of big roots in the middle of this barn, which I'm going to do something with in the future. And these roots are going to cause a huge problem. So somebody suggested get some copper nails, bang them in, and then, I don't know, like it takes a year or whatnot, you should rot the roots, and that might make it easier for me to get it all cleared. We'll see. There you go, look at this. Let's pull this up. There's another subject I know absolutely nothing about. Mushrooms. So the neighbours, some of the neighbours from nearby here come to the trees all along the bottom of the land, and they see some really nice mushrooms down there. I've not actually been down to have a look myself. Like I say, I don't know anything about these, so what time of year do they grow, when are they good to pick, and then which ones are edible. A while ago I did look at a book online to try and learn about it. The book was something like 120 quid. So, anyway, pretty. Shame to just put that on the log burning pile, really. Beautiful. This is one of those 5-minute jobs. It takes an hour and drains all your energy. And this is so well built. I'm smashing it apart, and just trying to get it so I can get it in the, light enough so I can get it in the car without really straining too much. I think I might have found where some of the little unwanted guests might have made a home as well. So I will be changing that car. I kind of needed, I didn't have the cash really to just change it over. And I don't know, within a year it's gone past, I paid a lot for servicing and really good tyres on it because of the distance I'm doing, so I kind of wanted to get my money out of that back. But I think now I'll change it through the winter and get a decent car with a tow bar thing, and I'll buy a trailer. And that should save me a load of hassle. But it wasn't the right time, to do that before. Every time I come in for a little break and a drink, I can't help myself but come and sit here. I've put like a cement bag where I think the sofa will be, so we'll be open back in. Getting used to the view, I just love it. It's just so good. I'll try to show you. Took a picture last night at the sunset, I'll post that up. It's probably coming out too bright on the camera, but it's hard to get a focus on this camera, it's not very good. What will happen here outside, I'll put steps up and then steps up again, so that'll be shaved off even more. So the strategic planting now, that pylon there, 2 trees to cover that, so a cypress tree really, something tall and thin, like a needle. I can't afford to get those cables put underground, it's a waste of money really. Anyway, that's the view. It's clearing all the ones that are looking like they're heading up towards that power cable again. So 2 years ago I think I did it. Loads of work to get it cleared. It looks like the trees at the top there are starting to go leggy, is it? And then I said I don't want anything touching the house. Poor old Colin took a fall when they did the work. Well, it was the wind, it wasn't the guys. So I think I need to put them away for winter and maybe strengthen this part of the wing somehow. Yeah. I suppose I could pretend now that I'm going to keep an eye on the fire while I go back inside and do all the work in that lounge area, but I've got to be honest, I'm fit for nothing. I mean, it's pretty dark now, it's getting dark, and I think I've just done 3.5 hours of trimming trees and then dragging all the bits across to here, and then I had a pile of really dry stuff over the other side to drag to here to get it going, and I am absolutely spent, I gotta be honest. So I think what it was, when they dumped all the logs here, they were full length trees right at the bottom and I couldn't get to them, so I kind of had to start the fire, wait for that to all burn off the top, pull out the big logs, then chop them up and then chuck them back on, and it's going alright. But yeah, I'm not going to pretend I'm going to go back in and do any more after this. There's half a bottle of white wine sat there. I think you can just hear it saying yeah, it's going to go off if it's not drunk this evening. So I will, I'm not going to do one of those fancy edits where I pretend I've done a million jobs in one day. Done enough today. Sundays are epic here. Love Sundays in Italy. You know, they're out all day exercising, fresh air, or you just get loads done because nobody calls you, do they? No phone ringing. Oh, beautiful! Look at it. I think I might put this back on charge now because it's the first clear sky in a week or so, and it's cold. So tonight could be phenomenal for stars. Right, hot shower, dry clothes, clean clothes, wine. Set the time lapse up for the stars. Alright. Living the dream, but I'm knackered. Doing a really important job. You've got to keep an eye on the fire, yeah? Can't let this thing just burn itself out. Thanks for the wine gifts. This is another nice local one. Cheers.